Graduates and guests, today's graduation ceremony is about to begin. Swinburne University of Technology Chancellor, Mr Graham Goldsmith, will preside over the ceremony. Mr Goldsmith will be preceded into the hall by Mr John Hegarty, the mace bearer. The mace is the symbol of institutional authority and is carried as a symbolic weapon of protection. The presiding officer and mace bearer are members of the official party who will be escorted into the hall by the academic procession. The academic procession is about to enter the hall. Would you please stand?
Please remain standing for the national anthem. The words are printed inside the back cover of the ceremony program and will be displayed on the screen. Please be seated. My name is Chris Pilgrim, Pro Vice-Chancellor, Education and Quality and Academic Registrar. I'd like to welcome you all to this graduation ceremony. This is one of 3 ceremonies the University is holding this week for more than 1,700 Swinburne graduates. It is now my pleasure to introduce the people who are seated on stage. Seated at the centre of the stage is Mr Graham Goldsmith, Chancellor, who will preside over this ceremony. The Chancellor is joined today by Professor Linda Christensen, AO, Vice-Chancellor and President of Swinburne University of Technology. Ms Peggy O'Neill and Mr Jeff Harris being awarded honorary doctorates at today's ceremony. Ms Geraldine Farrell, University Council Member. Professor Bernadine van Gramberg, Pro Vice-Chancellor, Graduate Research and Research Training. Professor Michael Gilding, Pro Vice-Chancellor, Faculty of Business and Law. Professor Duncan Bentley, Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Academic. Dr Andrew Smith, Vice President, Students. Ms Jane Ward, Vice President, Engagement. The other staff seated on stage are academics and professional staff who have played such a large part in the success of today's graduates. It now gives me great pleasure to invite Mr Graham Goldsmith, Chancellor, Swinburne University of Technology, to formally open proceedings.
Vice-Chancellor, members of staff, distinguished guests, graduates, families and friends. On behalf of Swinburne University of Technology, it is my pleasure to welcome you to this graduation ceremony today. I would like to begin by respectfully acknowledging the Wurundjeri and Bunurong people of the Kulin Nation as the traditional custodians of the land on which we gather. I would also like to pay my respects to elders past and present of the Kulin Nation and extend that respect to all Indigenous people present today. Today's ceremony acknowledges the academic and research achievements of our students and represents a significant step in their lifelong learning journeys. We are very pleased that so many parents, families and friends have been able to attend, with, I'm aware, many of you travelling to Melbourne from countries around the world for this special occasion. And on the occasion of this ceremony, the Council and staff of the University wish to offer their congratulations to graduates on the achievement of their qualifications. For all of us, this ceremony is a significant milestone. For you, our graduates, it acknowledges the culmination of years of study, hard work and achievement. For parents, families and friends of the graduates, this ceremony is an important recognition of all the support that you have provided to our graduates along the way. Today is an opportunity to celebrate this shared achievement. You, like we, will feel a great sense of pride and happiness in seeing your friend or family member succeed in this most significant way. For the academic and professional staff of the university, there is enormous satisfaction in seeing our students successfully complete their studies. And while this ceremony rightly celebrates the achievements of our students, it is also an important occasion for the university. Swinburne prides itself on the quality of its teaching and learning and the excellence of its research. This graduation ceremony allows Swinburne to publicly recognise our students who graduate with a range of high-quality, relevant educational qualifications. These qualifications are specifically designed to produce career-ready graduates, and more we see our alumni also confidently building businesses for themselves that are creating social and economic impact. As Swinburne graduates, you have learned to collaborate, to listen carefully, to think critically, and to resolve conflicts through reason. And whatever your chosen profession, these essential skills are critical to your future success and ongoing professional development. Swinburne is an internationally recognised university in the fields of science, technology, design, business and innovation. We're highly ranked for our research excellence and well known for our strong engagement with industry. We are also fortunate to be surrounded by motivated, passionate and innovative researchers who collaborate actively with scholars at leading universities in many countries and different parts of the world. Through such collaborations, we see tremendous impact across all facets of society. Swinburne is an inclusive global university. We take pride in seeing our graduates from around the world pursue meaningful careers. And so, graduates, today you join an international community of professionals who will make a difference. Thank you for the privilege of allowing us to contribute to your education and for enriching our community with your quest for knowledge. I'd now like to call upon Professor Linda Christensen, AO, Vice-Chancellor and President of Swinburne University of Technology, to introduce the next part of the proceedings.
Chancellor, I call upon Ms. Peggy O'Neill to present herself for admission to the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa, in recognition of her significant contributions to gender equality, the legal profession, and leadership in the sports industry. Peggy O'Neill is a lawyer by profession, specialising in corporate law, superannuation, and financial services law. Ms. O'Neill is a consultant to Lander & Rogers and has specialised in superannuation and financial services law for more than 25 years. She was previously a partner at Herbert Smith Freehills. Ms. O'Neill was named by the Australian Financial Review Peer Review Survey as one of the best lawyers in Australia, best superannuation lawyer in Melbourne for the last 2 years, best funds management lawyer in Melbourne. She was also recognised for expertise in financial institutions law and expertise in investment funds. Ms. O'Neill became president of the Richmond Football Club in October 2013. She is the first woman to be president of an AFL club. In 2017, the Richmond Football Club won the premiership for the first time in 37 years. Prior to becoming president, Ms. O'Neill served as chair of the Tigers in Community Foundation. Ms. O'Neill chaired the Victorian Minister for Sports inquiry into women and girls in sport and active recreation. She convened the Minister's Change Our Game Champions program and serves on Victoria's Ministerial Council on Women's Equality. In April 2018, Ms O'Neill was appointed by the AFL to its inaugural Competition Committee, which will advise the AFL Commission on issues regarding the design and future of the AFL competition. In the not-for-profit sector, Ms O'Neill serves on the board of Women's Housing Limited, on the investment advisory panel of Home for Homes, an initiative of the Big Issue, and serves on the advisory council for microfinance organisation Opportunity International. Ms O'Neill was named one of the Financial Review Westpac 100 Women of Influence and one of Women's Weekly 50 Most Powerful Women in Australia. Ms O'Neill's significant contributions to gender equality, the legal profession, and leadership in the sports industry is most aptly recognised through this honorary doctorate. Chancellor, it is with great pleasure that, in accordance with the Swinburne University of Technology legislation, I present to you Ms Peggy O'Neill for admission to the degree of Doctor of Laws. Chancellor, it is with pleasure that I invite Dr. Peggy O'Neill to say a few words on this very special occasion.
Chancellor Goldsmith, Vice-Chancellor Christensen, University Councillors, Swinburne University Senior Executives, fellow graduates, ladies and gentlemen. I'm delighted to be here today on the occasion of Swinburne University's awarding degrees to the first graduating class of the university's law school. I'm honored and humbled to be awarded an honorary doctorate of laws and so to become a member of the Swinburne University class of 2018. And I'm particularly pleased that my honorary degree cited my work in gender equality and development of leaders in sport. I've been asked to speak to you for a few minutes, so in the short time available, I'd like to touch briefly on those three topics: education, gender equality, and sport. These three things collectively have been my life's work, and for different reasons, my life's passions, and the three things that I care enough about to want to make a difference. But the greatest of these, and the cornerstone of all, is education. And I've never ceased to be grateful for what that has made possible. Perhaps like many of you, I was the first person in the history of my family to go to university and the first to attain a professional degree. I grew up in a coal mining town in the Appalachian Mountains in the United States. My father was a coal miner when I was born, as was his father, his brothers, his uncles, grandfathers, and all the men in his family preceding him. It was rather rough in those mountains, and opportunities were limited, but my parents valued education and rightly believed that education opened doors and that education could change lives in a single generation. They wanted me and my younger sister to have the education that they never had. At a time when many people in that part of the world didn't see any reason that girls needed to be educated at all, by accident of birth, I had parents who were different, and I naturally came to value education too. And in those formative years in that remote place, I had fantastic teachers. And I perceived no disadvantage in not being in the city and all the experiences that would be available to me there, because I fell in love with reading and writing and absorbing all the information I could about the world and all the many types of people who occupy it. So I was never bored. I just opened a book. I decided that law was one endeavor where I could read and write for a living and get paid. And over time, the law became more than just a job. The law revealed itself to be important to the order of society. We all talk about the rule of law. But involvement with the law also revealed that those rules were decided by men who were in power, and the law reflected their policies and their views, which often did not regard women as capable adults and did not afford women the same rights as men. I was still in secondary school in the United States when women's liberation, as it was called then, came of age and attempted to secure an equal place for women in all aspects of society. It struck a chord with me that still reverberates until today. I wasn't exactly at that point in life where there was a limit on what a female could do. I wasn't aware of that because I'd been told by my supportive parents that I could do anything. But when I started applying to universities and was told that there were some schools that I couldn't go to because I was a girl, and when I started work and it seemed the most interesting projects went to the male law graduates, it was then that the theoretical became actual. It is only with hindsight that I realized about that time I became determined that every chance I had, I would push against those structures. I would do what I could when I could. I might not have all the answers, but I could certainly try to make the problem smaller. The law also taught me that gender equality is about human rights and about justice. I hold that premise close to my heart. So where does sport come from? I've loved sport of almost every kind for as long as I can remember. However, when I was growing up, boys played sport and girls watched. Until the federal law changed in America, girls never had an equal opportunity to play sport or to consider sport administration as a career. When I moved to Australia, I fell in love with Australia rules football, the game around which Victoria revolves most of the year. Attending games was a welcome break from the rigors of practicing law, and as an immigrant, I felt that once I had a team, I belonged. But I also immediately noticed that it was a game for men, run by men, and that tradition ran deep. I picked Richmond as my team because I lived there, and little by little got more interested in the business of the game. I became more involved, it happened organically, and over time, I turned into one of those mad Richmond supporters. In 2005, I was asked to join the board, and knowing that I'd be the first woman on the Richmond board and one of only a handful of women on AFL club boards, I thought, a door just opened, you have to step through it. So when I became president of Richmond in 2013, again, I thought, put your nerves to one side and walk through that open door. Being president of Richmond has given me a great platform to lobby for gender equality, not only in sport, but also in society. And as you've heard, many opportunities have come my way. I'm encouraged about women and girls increasing participation in sport and increasing involvement in sports commentary and administration. I'm delighted that it's becoming commonplace. On the other hand, I'm disappointed that it's still news that women are taking certain roles for the first time. That should have been the case many years ago. The doors are not opening quickly enough. But that just means there's still much work to do and that we can never take our gains for granted. To conclude, I can't say that I planned that this is where my life would take me. I become a true believer in the saying that most of us don't discover where we're headed until we arrive. It's the circuitous route of finding our purpose that makes life interesting and fills us with energy and optimism. And graduates, now is your time. Now is the time to find your purpose. So to all my fellow graduates and their families and friends, well done. Well done to you who will receive the diplomas, and to all of the others in the audience whose support made this achievement possible for all of us graduates. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. O'Neill, for your insightful and powerful comments, and our hearty congratulations again on today's recognition of your inspiring achievements. Could I ask all graduates to now please stand? By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Council of Swinburne University of Technology, I hereby admit you as graduates to the awards for which you have qualified and to all the rights and privileges of those awards. Congratulations. Please be seated. It now gives me pleasure to call upon Professor Michael Gilding, Pro-Vice Chancellor, Faculty of Business and Law, to present the faculty graduates.
Chancellor, it gives me great pleasure to present our class of 2018 graduates. And today we take particular delight in celebrating our first graduates ever in the Bachelor of Laws. In the Faculty of Business and Law, we're very proud of our long history in innovative education and industry engagement. And above all, we're proud of our thousands of graduates worldwide whom you join today. I encourage all of you to remain engaged with your fellow graduates and Swinburne through our Alumni Association. We salute your achievements and congratulate you. All the best for your future endeavours. Chancellor, I now have the honour to present to you the graduates on whom an award has been conferred.
For the Bachelor of Business, Lu An. Aryaz Ansari. Furkan Atlay. Grace Ashley Benson. Ashley Bentley. Kimberly Cao. Cao Xiaojuan. Cassandra Cartwright. Ruben Chang. Batur Changes. Pimasone Chantanilet. Jia Yi Chong. Vichotrangse Cho. Anthony Golev. Nicole Gonde. Monique Michelle Costanzo. Alastair James Coots. Kaluara Chike Malinga Madusanka de Silva. Maria Antonella Di Fiori. Josh Robert Dover. Meg Louise Drew. Edward Elliott Dyer. Melanie Ann Edgar. Erica Edmonds. Benjamin Thomas Engel. Vanessa Maria Fraraccio. Emma Claire Fraser. Marcus Anthony Garrick. Lachlan Francis Glover. Shane Mark Gonsalves. Melissa Griffin. John Andrew Gunawan. Yang Guo. Gabriela Hasic. Sili Haihin Misai. Youssef A.K.H. Haddad. Tegan Louise Hickey. Bailey Hopgood. Rebecca Houlihan. Za Chi Tun. Anastasia Ioannidis. Chelsea Sue Isaacson. Evelyn Iskandar. Mariam Issa. Michael Piotr Jakubicki. Darsha Prial Galahe Gamage. Samuel James Kimber. Katarina Kiso. Yelena Krstic. Justin Ka King Lai. Crystal Fiona Law. Charles Lay. Ebony Joy Layton. Matthew Stephen Leahy. Meng Ao Liang. Brandon Leong. Cornelius Kok Fung Lim. Chen Wei Lin. Katie Kusmawati Lok Rasid. Joseph Robert Cesar Lucas. Benjamin John Potaut Malcolm. Ruth Fiona Mahieya. Ellie Grace Masson. Nicholas Frank Mastroianni. Blake William McNamara. David Jonathan Mercado. Chanel Alexandra Mirren. Ashley Ellen Miller. Hassan Mufarej. Hayden Nelthorpe. Leon Jude Neto. Christopher Newman. Mi Tui Chan Ngo. Son Thung Nguyen Ân. Jeremy Nguyen Ân. Trần Phong Vũ Nguyen Ân. Yen Chỉ Nguyen Ân. Daniel Nguyen Ân. Olivia Isabella Grace Northwood Blythe. Rini Novilliani. Rebecca Ellen May O'Halloran. Anthony James Balumbo. Emma Papoutsidis. Bùi Diem Hằng Pham. Tarun Rajagopalan. Hasini Deshika Rajapakse. Yashodhya Deshani Ratnayake. Jasmine Riban. Brian Kevin Rout. Brittany May Ryan. Timothy Jack Ryan. Oludare Olesun Sanya. Joshua Noel Shaw. Kim Shepherd. Christopher Alexander Smith. Liam Che Suarez. Nicholas Thomas James Soda. Kane Thomas Solomano. Peter John Sos. Juliette Estefani Sosa Sosa. Ashley Suskind. Angie Ann Svat. Yen Chu Tan. Van Bawi Thong. Tzu Kit Thong. Adam Keith Townend. Tỷ Tiên Tan Jan. Victoria Lily van der Kolk. Arun Prakash Velu. Fiona Theanu Vuladas. Catherine Ann Vauer. Leroy Evander Vichaksono. Emily Elizabeth Wilson. Sean Michael Wisdom. Yi Teng Wong. Vicky Yam. Yan Yang. Xue Chen Yao. Su Yao Yung. Matthew Jakob Younger Chudnovsky. Jun Liang Zhang. Cheng Zhizhou. For the Bachelor of Business, Accounting, Wendy Suzanne Blight. Nicole Bolton. Emma Lee Brown. Gillian Buchanan. Denver Emerson Bias. Spencer Christmas. Donna Coleman. Shobhana Devi. Sonia Ngop Nhi Doan. Simone Edwards. Emily May Elliott. Corey Leszek Fol Jablonka. Natalie Marie Fowler. Corinne Gampenov. Abby Lee George. Sibuyile Gusha. Melanie Hood. Christina 字清黄. Richard Hess Imperial. Srividya Indrasarma. Isan Altuk Kayi. Anne-Marie Hope Late. Barton Mackay. Elena Marchevska. Abiatur Mbono. Dylan John McCook. Millie Kate Mertz. Hồng Nhung Nguyen. Nguyen Lin Lơi. Jubilee Pag Suyin. Danielle Penn. Nicholas Pupovac. Ganesh Shafrina Rizvi. Lillian Xia. Gemma Smith. Claire Ellen June Stoll. Renee Tague. Selena Trainer. Andy Zhan. Amanda van Niekerk. Jack Verscheren. Deepika Vijayakumaran. Budhini Hasantika Wikramaratne. Hao Kok Wong. Wei Mun Wu. Penny Elizabeth Woodhouse. Yan Xi. For the Bachelor of Business, Accounting and Finance, Simran Ali. Adam Douglas Beresford. Yi Xin Chong. Akash Marco Reddy Gopidi. Jasper Kerr Love. Matthew Sinan Noonan. Jessie Wan Ching Pui. Hetiarachige Joanna Natasha Rodrigo. Dalita Saisulivong. For the Bachelor of Business, Advertising, Carmen Compagnino. Floriana Francesca De Leo. Isabella Grace Hewitt Hamilton. Oriana Antonietta Russo. For the Bachelor of Business, Business Administration, Nina Cherie Blakeney. Felicity Grace Cantwell. Bridget Ellen Gallia. Kirsty Hayes. Cristina Angelica Macri. Christy Ann Joy Mitchell. Dave Kumar Pushparaj. Alisa Ruth Serena. Radhika Vimalaratna. Elliot Robert Wood. Kadria Yalkun. For the Bachelor of Business, Commercial Law, Darwin Chen. For the Bachelor of Business, Entrepreneurship and Innovation, Ronald Polly William Kiaga. Danielle Rose Koludrovic. Angus James Whittaker. For the Bachelor of Business, Finance, Brad Kenneth Colwell. Brad Mitchell DeLuca. Nobel Latt. For the Bachelor of Business, Human Resource Management, Emily Vivian Diaz. Zeke Ernest Reginald Farrell. Jenny Huang. Gabriel Manfrin. Carlos Bangan. Sarah Schraven. Belinda Grace Fried. For the Bachelor of Business, International Business, Vlado Angelkovski. Jordan Davies. Brooke Shannon Frawley. Felicia Shi Chuen Ng. Liam Hugh O'Neill. For the Bachelor of Business, Logistics and Supply Chain Management, Abdullah Amniduddin. Ali Chakar. Mark David Dalli. Anthony Gensky. Yi Leong Lo. Pawandip. Damien Rakic. Jagjit Singh. For the Bachelor of Business Management, Lachlan Andrew Broad. Jacqueline Brown. Angela Brown. Elizabeth Carroll. Charlene Chiu Lien Chai. Adriana Cosma. Jade Lushanti Maria de Silva. Adam Duca. Claire Elizabeth Ellery. Luke William George Farrell. David Christopher Filo. Muhuntan Santiago Gnadanandaraja. Hua Guo. Mukhtar Hamid. Scott Allen Hardy. Heather Ann Jarvis. Liam Robert Jeffs. Cassandra Mary Kingsley. Lauren Michelle Lawford. Abdul Rahim Muhammad Sharim. Piumi Anuttara Munasinghe. Rachel Sigrid Monday. Elma Pashalic. Brian Edward Start. Christina Stratti. Jessica Michelle Sutherland. Boon Tan. Miriam Taylor. Lee Matthew Thewlis. Hope Town. Jessica Lee Trigg. Jadelle Olivia Villanueva. Larissa Vasil. Lachlan Thomas Williams. For the Bachelor of Business, Marketing, Todd Allen Boss. Michaela Gayone. Kenneth Clark. Talia El Delianis. Cherise Halloran. Peter Hanna. Anjali Hasty. Campbell Andrzej Kaczynski. Meng Tri Kai. Lily Jane Lloyd. Michaela Ruth Ma. Kelsey McFadzean. Talia Morgan. Stevie Scott. Matthew John Smith. Ezekiel Jacob Turner. Chloe Suzanne Veron. For the Bachelor of Business, Professional, Omar Ben Mansour. Gabilen Chandrasekharan. Kai Min Van. For the Bachelor of Business, Public Relations, Lindell Corinne Blair. Jessica Duca. Jessica Rose Yakovis. Scott Mitchell. For the Bachelor of Business, Sports Management, Zachary Bourne. Kristen Lee Piercy. Dane Alexander Vernon. For the Bachelor of Business, Tourism Management, Huyn Thao Nhi Lê. For the Bachelor of Business Administration, Jayani Bamunu Arachige. For the Bachelor of Commerce, Kurt Hans Brauns. For the Bachelor of Commerce, Accounting and Finance, Andy Chow. For the Bachelor of Commerce, Commercial Law, Sally Victoria Laufu. For the Bachelor of Commerce, Finance, Rory William Lynch. Tu Heng Zhan. For the Bachelor of Laws, Taylor Jade Alanis. Holly Lee White. For the Bachelor of Laws, Bachelor of Arts, Laura Ann Haffenden. For the Bachelor of Laws, Bachelor of Business, Katrina Louise Davis. Mondana Doreen Piruccio. For the Bachelor of Business, Ze Yu Wei. That concludes the awards for the Faculty of Business and Law. I now call upon Professor Bernardine van Gramberg, Pro-Vice-Chancellor, Graduate Research and Research Training, to present the graduates from Swinburne Research.
Chancellor, graduates of higher degrees by research at Swinburne must demonstrate that their work meets the most rigorous standards. The outcome of their scholarship and research is examined by international experts to ensure that it makes a significant and original contribution to their field at international standards. Many of our doctoral graduates have presented their work at international conferences and published in international refereed journals. During their candidature, they have already been contributing to Swinburne's growing international research reputation. So as we congratulate them on receiving their award, we ask they join the university staff on the stage. While these achievements are indeed remarkable and worthy of celebration, it is worth taking a moment to reflect on what making an original contribution to knowledge really means. To succeed in research, you need to have the courage to go into the unknown. Every thesis is a journey of risk-taking, resulting in mistakes and failures and successes in equal measure, and without which success and progress is simply not possible. Our graduates leave Swinburne as world experts in their chosen field, but armed with finely honed skills to be curious, to take risks, to disrupt convention, and to forge new paths. They also have the right expertise to make a real impact on our world. Swinburne is immensely proud of our research degree graduates, and they'll continue to make significant contributions to the advancement of knowledge, to solving challenges confronting our world, and to enriching the communities where they live and work. Today, we salute the courageous. We wish you well in your journey into the unknown. Chancellor, I have the honour to present to you the graduates on whom a doctorate has been conferred. For thesis citations, please refer to your graduation ceremony program. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Pradeepa Padmeshwar Dahanayaka for the Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Danayaka's thesis title is Managing Workforce Diversity, Framing Justice and Fairness in Australian Organisations. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Mahesan Anthony Kandaya for the Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Kandaya's thesis title is Social Enterprise and Sustainability in the Non-Profit Sector, a Theoretically Grounded Approach. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Till Sebastian Klein for the Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Klein's thesis title is Dynamic Determinants of Innovation Networks along the Technology Life Cycle, Context, Proximity and Collaboration. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Lechumi Vetea Taylor for the Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Taylor's thesis title is Managing Unskilled Migrant Workers in the SME Sector, a Study of Managers in Australia. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Tuan An Chung for the Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Chung's thesis title is How Can Social Enterprises Create Social Value While Maintaining Financial Sustainability, a Study in Vietnam. Chancellor, that concludes the awards for Swinburne Research. I now call upon Katrina Davis, who graduated today with a Bachelor of Laws and a Bachelor of Business, to speak on behalf of the graduates.
Good afternoon, Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, members of the University Council, Swinburne staff, graduates and guests. Today, we are here to celebrate your graduation and the fact that you made it through various group assignments without killing each other. But we have not done it alone. Today, we thank the partners, the parents, the children, the family members, the friends, the teachers, for their unrelenting patience, support, and understanding. Today is not only about our graduates, but it is also about you. So thank you for supporting those who are here today. Sitting in front of me is a group of graduates who will forever be a part of the Swinburne community. You have endured sleepless nights, induced either by leaving your assignments to the very last minute, or at the condemnable hands of your group of summer partners. You know who you are. In saying this, I would like to thank the academics for reading through all of the assignments, good quality and bad, and facing the wrath of student feedback surveys with vigour. We must also thank our classmates, who have now become friends, for accompanying us on this journey. For some, it has been a privilege. For others, you may give a sigh of relief. But nonetheless, you have made the experience of university a unique journey which we will never forget. Now, it's not just the assignments and the classes and the exams that make up a degree. It is you that is all made unique. During my 6 years here at Swinburne, I have seen students throw unimaginable festivities, volunteer their time, fight for social change, push the barriers and achieve the unimaginable. You are what makes this university. So now you will leave. Many we will see again. Others will sit quietly and calculate the size of their HEC step for the first time. But most of all, you will go, and you will go and change the world. To my fellow students, good luck, congratulations, and it's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Katrina. Chancellor, I now call upon Mr. Jeff Harris to present himself for admission to the degree of Doctor of Business, honoris causa, in recognition of his significant contributions to philanthropy and entrepreneurial success. Jeff Harris is one of Australia's leading entrepreneurs and philanthropists. In 1982, Mr. Harris co-founded the iconic brand Flight Centre, Australia's largest travel retail outlet, with an annual turnover of more than $20 billion, which now employs 22,000 people in 14 countries. Mr. Harris has combined his entrepreneurial skill with a passion for supporting at-risk youth and ending homelessness, and today plays an instrumental part in sponsoring many community charities. In 2012, Mr. Harris became the major annual financial sponsor of Street, a social enterprise in Melbourne that works to help seriously at-risk young people by providing life skills, work experience, and training required to start a career in the hospitality industry. In 2014, he purchased Cromwell Manor in Collingwood for $2.5 million and then leased it to Street for the next 50 years for $5 a year. In 2002, Mr. Harris drew up a similar agreement for the Reach Foundation, purchasing an old warehouse in Collingwood called the Dream Factory. The Reach Foundation provides courses for as many as 13,000 young people each year. He has also sponsored the head office of the youth community charity White Lion. Other highlights of Mr. Harris's extremely successful business career reflect his keen interest to support startups, new business ventures and social enterprises, including Boost Juice, UK company Top Deck, Fonda Casual Dining, Restaurants, and Gavel, a global online live auction bidding platform. Recently, he contributed $4 million to an innovative project to tackle Melbourne's homelessness crisis. This will see 57 portable homes in the first phase built on vacant Vic Roads land. Mr. Harris's significant entrepreneurial success and generous philanthropy reflect the character and values of Swinburne University of Technology, and in particular the Faculty of Business and Law, with its focus on innovation, entrepreneurship, and social impact. His significant contributions are most aptly recognised through this honorary doctorate. Chancellor, it is with great pleasure that in accordance with Swinburne University of Technology legislation, I present to you Mr. Jeff Harris for admission to the degree of Doctor of Business. Chancellor, it's with pleasure now that I invite Dr. Jeff Harris to say a few words on this special occasion.
Thank you very much to Chancellor Goldsmith, Vice-Chancellor Christensen, Professor Goulding, and to all of you wonderful graduates, a big hello. All of you proud parents and family members, also a big hello. I must say, look, I feel very humble standing here, having left school at year 10. As a very, very average student, 16-year-old student. Several years later, I studied my passion, which was marketing after hours at night school, whilst working full-time as a trainee in an advertising agency. But even though my passion was marketing, my end goal was always to open up my own business. So in 1974, it's a long time ago, at 23, I went to London to pursue my passion. After pounding the snowy midwinter pavements of London for over 2 weeks, I finally got a job in marketing for Kentucky Travel and returned to Australia in early 1982 to pursue my goal of opening up my own business and opened the first flight centre in Little Bourke Street in Melbourne, borrowing $3,000 from my dad. Now, as Linda has mentioned, I'm very proud to say, as a founding director, our family is still a 15% shareholder in Flight Centre Travel, employing 22,000 people in 14 countries. And I must say, I'm pleased to report back, I did pay back that $3,000 to Dad. Also, as Linda mentioned, I was a 25% shareholder in the startup Boost Juice with Janine Ellis, on the board of the Hawthorn Footy Club for 9 years, 6 as Vice President, starting from 2005, and the CEO, and have been mentoring the last 10 years the CEOs and as a major sponsor for Youth at Risk Melbourne charities, Reach Youth, and the Social Enterprise Street. So here we are now in 2018, and I'm 67 years old. So my learnings from life from this journey, graduates, from my business career and community endeavours that I support to each and every one of you are: follow your heart. Do not live your life to satisfy others. Follow your own heart. Follow your own passions. And this might take several jobs or businesses or careers to find. Set your goals. Set in writing your annual goals and plans, together with a 5-year aspirational goals and plans, i.e. your dreams in writing. You start off with a blank sheet of paper like that, and you start to commit to them. Your dreams in writing, all with timelines and targets to achieve. As life goes very quickly, it's far better to be proactive than reactive, hence your goals and dreams in writing. Also, far, far better to set your goals high and miss than low and hit, as you will learn far, far more from your failures, which builds your resilience, than mediocre success. And when that door of opportunity is presented, walk through it. No, actually, indeed, run through it. And make sure when you're setting your goals, underpin those goals with your life values. And they're chiseled in granite. So as your life career changes, and you change as a person, your values remain non-negotiable and you live your life by those. Life balance. When setting your goals, plan to live your life in balance. We all have 168 hours a week. And I would suggest your life balance when you're setting those goals should include some of these points. Community volunteering. Your work, obviously. Love and relationships. your family, exercise, nature, learning, thinking and reading, and time for you. All areas of your life have got to be in sync, and you have to plan for them. Ban externalisation. Do not externalise. Don't blame others, your parents, your boss, the weather, the government, whatever, if things go off track. What are you going to do about it? Look within. Look within. If it's to be, it's up to me. Sense of community. Find a community initiative that you're passionate about. It will warm your heart. I guarantee you, it will warm your heart. And you'll meet a whole bunch of people that you wouldn't normally meet in your normal network of friends and colleagues. Accept and embrace change. You must learn to embrace change. It's healthy, and personal development and change last a lifetime. So in conclusion, graduates, focus like a laser on your passions and your goals. Set your goals high and do not give up. Do not give up. Believe in yourself, then persist, persist and persist. Hard work works. You have been given the blessing of a wonderful education by a renowned first-class university. You live in an amazing country, It's up to you to seize the moment and dream big. Don't aspire just to make a living. Use your education to aspire to make a real difference. So even if you're just average, like I was academically, if you follow these lessons, you'll maximise your chance of fulfilling your goals and dreams and have the potential to be an Australian or any other nationality of any other country, to be the very best that you can be in whatever endeavour you choose. And also remember, each and every one of you budding entrepreneurs here who want to get involved in a startup of your own business, without risk, and I'm talking about calculated risk, without risk, there is no reward. Without risk, there is no reward. Don't end up being an old man or an old woman with regrets you did not have a crack. Failing to have a crack is a failure. Failure from having a crack is a learning curve. Celebrate your success to date, each and every one of you wonderful graduates. Good luck to each of you on your personal and professional journey in life. Well done. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, Jeff, Dr. Harris, for insightful but really inspiring comments, and our hearty congratulations on today's recognition of your achievements. To Swinburne graduates, I know that today is the culmination of years of hard work, and that during this time, as Katrina mentioned, you have had the encouragement and help of family and friends. So on yours and the university's behalf, I wish to thank them for their support of your studies at Swinburne and for being here to see you graduate. So graduates, can I ask you all to please stand, turn to face your family and friends, and join me in a round of applause to say thank you to those who have helped you reach this important milestone. Thank you. Graduates, please resume your seats. Graduates, I hope that you will consider that your graduation is but a step along the path of a lifelong association with Swinburne. Education today, more than ever, is a continuing process, and I invite you to Swinburne in the future to further your studies. I encourage you to stay connected through Swinburne alumni. At graduation, you, like I did, automatically become lifelong members of Swinburne alumni, a worldwide network of more than 180,000 graduates. This network gives you access to a valuable community who share your connection to Swinburne, a powerful tool for building and developing your careers and for seizing lifelong opportunities. As well as events in Australia, Swinburne Alumni has a growing number of networks in many other parts of the world. So even if you are leaving Melbourne, you can always stay connected to Swinburne and take advantage of what it means to be a Swinburne graduate. Graduates, on your behalf, I also wish to take this opportunity to thank the academic and professional staff of the university for their contribution to your education. Could I ask all staff to please rise? And graduates, please join me in a round of applause for the Swinburne staff. It now gives me pleasure to call upon Professor Linda Christensen AO, Vice-Chancellor and President of Swinburne University, to deliver the charge to the graduates.
Before I read the charge to graduates, on behalf of the staff of Swinburne University of Technology, I would like to congratulate you on the achievements that we are honouring today. You graduate today with a deep understanding of your disciplines and an appreciation of the expectations of your chosen professions. You also graduate from Swinburne having gained distinctive graduate attributes that will help you in your future careers. You have become more reflective communicators, better problem solvers, and gained proficiency in working effectively in teams. And I trust that you have experienced and reflected upon the values that we espouse. A university that is inclusive, environmentally conscious, and committed to respectful, ethical conduct. Because we are a university actively engaged with industry and the professional bodies, we know that you graduate well prepared for the careers of the future. You are our future leaders, visionaries, challengers, and trailblazers. One of the greatest benefits of achieving a qualification from Swinburne is the opportunity to meet and study with people from different countries and different cultures. Friendships developed can be lifelong and mutually beneficial. As our future leaders, the relationships you foster will help build a prosperous global community. I look forward to your ongoing engagement with us, and I wish you the very best for the future. May I now ask the graduates to please stand for the charge. In conferral of your award, I ask you as graduates of Swinburne University of Technology to strive to practice the university's values of integrity, accountability, teamwork, innovation, sustainability, and respect for diversity. I ask you to seek positive and creative ways to engage with and serve your communities. I ask you to remain curious and open to new learning and new experiences. And finally, use your knowledge, talents, skills, and passion to encourage a better future for the global community. Please be seated. Congratulations and go well.
This concludes the official part of this Swinburne graduation ceremony.